Okay.
Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Okay, so we were in exercise 3. Here what you have to do is look the pictures and write sentences according to these pictures using past continuous and simple past. For example, in number 1, it says, a guy was having lunch in the park. He was reading, and then you have to continue the story. Okay, so Luis, what do you have in number 1?
He was reading when a dog ate his lunch.
When a dog, what?
When a dog ate his lunch.
Eat?
Ate.
Ate, in past, ate. It's lunch, correct. Damaris, number 2, please.
A guy was biking in the park. He met a girl and he was talking with the girl when he collided with a tree. He
Yes.
fell off the bicycle and to laugh. She started to laugh.
She started to laugh. Okay. Number 4, it says about you complete the sentences with true information. Number 1, I was going to school last week when I saw our teacher in a bright red sports car. Number 2, Luis,
When a friend of mine called the other day, he was helping me to the homework.
the homework. Okay, number 3, Damaris.
Last week, I was eating dinner and prepared a delicious dessert.
And what?
And prepared a delicious dessert.
Mm, no. Try to think about another thing because you're saying I was eating dinner and then I prepared. So that means that you didn't finish with your dinner?
Mm,
Hmm?
I washing the dishes.
Okay, remember, here it says last week I was eating dinner. Okay, so that action was in progress. Try to think about another action that happened at the same time. For example, I can say last week I was eating dinner and my best friend got home. So I'm saying that while I was eating my dinner, my best friend arrived home. So something like that. So last week I was eating dinner and what happened in that moment?
Um,
Remember, it has to be an activity that interrupts the first one.
for
Uh-huh.
example, I was eating dinner and um,
Uh-huh.
and my my boss called.
My grandma,
My boss
my boss,
my boss called.
called. My boss
Called.
called me. Except, okay, that's very good. Number 4, Luis.
I was talking to some friends once when my phone turned off. Turned off.
Turn off. Yes, correct. Damaris 5.
When the teacher walked in the class, the classroom the other day. I was paying attention. I was paying attention.
Okay, but here what you are saying is that you were in the classroom. The teacher wasn't in the classroom. So the teacher walked into the classroom. I mean, the teacher arrived into the classroom. So what were you doing when the teacher arrived into the classroom? What were you doing when the teacher got into the classroom?
Um,
There are many activities, Damaris. Think about activities that you do in the classroom with your classmates. So what were you doing? Ready, Damaris?
uh, I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
I can hear you, Damaris. Okay, Luis, number 5, please. When the teacher walked into the classroom the other day,
My friends and I were sitting down.
were sit down or were sitting?
Sitting down.
Were sitting down, okay. And number 6, please.
I was trying to look cool once when I was met my friends.
When I was met my friends. Is that correct? I was
No,
met
no, when I met my friends.
when I met my friends. Yes, that's okay. So I was only that page 67. Well, yesterday we began with the lesson B. In lesson B, we learned some vocabulary about parts of the body. Okay. So I want you to tell me the parts of the body that you remember. Okay, tell me.
Leg,
Uh-huh.
arm,
Yes.
nose,
Mm-hmm.
face,
Hand,
hand,
Uh-huh.
fingers,
Yes.
knee,
Yes.
ankle,
Ankle. Uh-huh.
toe,
Yes.
knee,
Knee. Yes, we have
back,
our knees, back. Uh-huh. So let's see, let's do something. Okay, here we have an exercise. We're going to practice with some of this information. It says parts of the body. For example, look at number 1. It says a chair has 4 of these, but you have 2. What is it?
legs,
Excellent, you're really good. Number 2, people often get these pierced.
mm,
What do you think? What is it? Or what are these? People often get these pierced.
mm,
Think about piercings. But pay attention, people often get these fears. These, plural. Uh-huh. Any idea?
Ears?
Ears, yes, ears. 3. You have 32 of these and you use them to eat.
Tooth? Teeth?
Teeth, correct, your teeth. Number 4, you use this part of the body to taste things.
Fingers?
Huh?
Fingers?
Yes. To taste. It's inside your mouth. What is it?
No.
Mm, what is it? Mm,
How do you say?
how do you say what?
Lengua.
Tongue. I'm gonna put it here. It's your tongue. Your tongue. Okay. It's here. Let's see. Number 5. It can be straight, curly, or wavy.
Hair.
Yes, your hair. Number 6. Women often paint these.
Lip.
What?
Lip.
Pay attention. Often paint these. Plural.
Eyes. Nails.
Fingernails.
Fingers.
Fingernails. Okay, you were close. You're close with fingernails. Okay. Let's see. 7. No. We're gonna skip 7, 8, 9. Okay, number 10. You already know this. Number 10. You can put a watch on this part of the body.
Eyes.
Where?
Eyes.
What is it? You can put a watch on this part of the body.
Wrist?
Wrist, yes. Here, wrist. 11. These are usually brown, blue, green, pastel.
Eyes.
Eyes, correct, your eyes. Number 12. They are halfway down your legs.
Knee? Knee?
Knees, yes, your knees. Okay. 13. The part of your body where food is digested after you've eaten it. Which one? Remember that we eat and all the food goes to the
Stomach.
stomach. Yes, the stomach. Excellent. 14. There are 5 of these on each foot. That's easy. There are 5 on each foot.
Toes?
Which one?
Toes?
Toes. Yes, toes. 15, the part of your body with your hair, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your ears.
Face.
Head?
Head. Your head. Your head. It is your face. Your head. Because we're talking about your hair. Let's see. 16. You put shoes on this.
Foot?
Okay, foot is only 1 and 2.
Foot?
No, in singular, we say foot. Plural? What's the plural of foot?
Feet?
Feet. Yes, your feet. Excellent. 17. You use this to talk, eat, and smile.
Mouth.
What?
Mouth.
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 Yes, your mouth. Yes, your mouth. 18. People who lift weights and work out a lot have big ones. What is it? Okay, people who lift weights and work out a lot have big ones.
Arm?
Okay, I was thinking about other things because if you work out a lot, yes, you can have big arms or legs. Oh, okay, it would be arms, or we can talk about your muscles. Okay, your muscles. What is correct? Your arms. 19. You have one on your face. You use it to smell.
No.
What? You what?
No.
No.
Yes, your nose. Correct. 20. You can put a ring on this.
Ear.
Do you put
Ear.
where?
Ear.
Here. Here. You can put a ring on
Oh.
this.
Finger.
What?
Finger?
Yes, your finger. Finger. 21. This helps your arm to bend. Okay, this is my arm, and bend is like this. To do this.
Elbow.
Elbow?
Yes, your elbow. Correct. 22. You have one on each hand. They are short and fat.
Thumb?
Your what?
Thumb?
Yes, your thumbs.
Mhm.
23. This part of the body is between your eyebrows. Okay, these are your eyebrows and your hair. So is this.
Mm,
So what is this? Do you know the name of this?
No.
Yes or no?
Frente.
What?
La frente.
Sí, la frente. How do you say frente?
I don't know.
Damaris, la frente. Ay, Damaris. Yes, I know. Okay, your forehead. Okay, is there forehead?
Forehead.
Yes. You usually lie down on this. You usually lie down on this. You can lie down on a sofa, on your bed, and you lie down with this
Back.
part. Yes, your back, correct. And 25, this connects your head to your body.
Neck?
Neck, excellent. Oh, you're really good. You're really, really, really good. Okay, guys, well, I remember that yesterday we didn't check an exercise that you were doing in lesson B. Yes, this one. We were talking about when accidents, we had these expressions like got a black eye, broke my arm, sprained, cut heart. And you were going to complete this chart. So let's see, with break, we have an example. I broke my leg. Okay, Damaris, what do you have with break?
Mm, my mom, her hand. My mom broke her hand.
Another one?
My friend, his arm, and I broke my ankle.
Damaris. Okay, Luis, sprain?
Only I sprained my ankle.
Just one?
Yes.
Okay, Damaris, cut.
I sprained my knee.
Cut.
Uh,
Cut.
my dad cut his finger. My mom cut her knee,
Cut.
and I cut my hand.
Okay, and Luis, hurt?
I hurt my knee and I hurt my back.
Ay, Luis. Okay, well, now let's move to the next page. Okay, we have the exercise 2. It says, listen what happened to Barry. What was he doing? Practice the conversation. First of all, I just want you to cover your conversation, cover the conversation and just look at the picture. Okay, so here we have a picture of Barry. As you can see, he had an accident. So what happened to Barry? Can you tell me? Look at the picture. What happened to him? What's the problem?
He
He,
He broke his leg.
okay, he broke his legs. Okay, well. At the beginning of the conversation, we have 2 questions. What happened to Barry? What was he doing? Okay, what happened? Just saying, well, he broke his leg. Okay, correct. What was he doing? What do you think he was doing? Okay, tell me your ideas. What do you think he was doing?
He went to the hospital.
Yes, no, but I mean, before the accident, what was he doing? What do you think?
Mm,
maybe playing soccer.
Okay, maybe he was playing soccer.
Mm,
What else? Another thing, he was playing soccer. Another option?
he fell off the Viking. Maybe.
Maybe, that's possible. Well, I'm going to play the audio. I want you to listen to it and follow the reading in your books, please. Okay, let's listen.
So how was your ski trip? Did you have a good time? Yeah, I guess. I had an accident. Really? What happened? Did you hurt yourself? Yeah, I broke my leg. Oh no. How did it happen? I mean, what were you doing? Well, actually, I was talking on my cell phone. While you were skiing? That's kind of dangerous. Yeah, I know. But I was by myself, so I was lucky I had myself. Call for help.
So what was he doing?
He was skiing.
He was skiing. Okay, correct. So let's see, let's practice this conversation. Okay, Luis, you're going to be Barry, and Damaris, you're going to be Nicole. Okay, start reading, please.
Mhm. So how was your ski trip? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I guess. I sort of had an accident.
Oh, really? What happened? Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, I broke my leg.
Oh no. How did it happen? I mean, what were you doing?
Well, actually, I was talking on my cell phone.
While you were skiing? That's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, I know, but I was be myself, so I was lucky. I had myself to call for help.
Okay, I was by myself, okay?
Okay,
By myself. Okay, now let's switch roles. Now, Luis, you're going to be Nicole, Damaris, Barry, okay? Let's begin again.
so how was your ski trip? Do you have a good time?
Yeah, I guess I sort of had an accident.
Oh, really? What happened? Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, I broke my leg.
Oh no. What did it happen? I mean, what were you doing?
Well, actually, I was talking on my cell phone.
While you were skiing. That's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, I know, but I was by myself, so I was lucky I had myself to call for help.
Damaris, what are you doing, Damaris? Hmm? Okay, let's see. Well, part B says, find the questions in the conversation, which are past continuous and which are simple past. Okay, now tell me, again, pay attention to your conversation and tell me which questions do we have in past continuous?
What were you
So,
doing?
What were you doing?
so how was your ski trip?
How was?
Uh,
Past continuous. Remember, in past continuous, we're using ing. There is another one.
Mm, while you were skiing?
Yes, while you were skiing. Now tell me the questions in simple past that you find.
did you have a good time?
Yes,
Did you hurt yourself?
yes,
Mm,
uh-huh.
how did it happen?
How did it happen? And there are two more.
What happened?
Yes, there is another one.
Mm,
No, there is another one. Just at the beginning of the conversation.
So
how was
what
your
your
How
ski
was
trip?
your trip? Yes, that is simple past. That is simple past, guys. Okay. Now, let's move to the grammar chart. Pay attention to the grammar chart. It says past continuous questions, and we have reflexive pronouns. So here in the chart, we have questions, past continuous, and in simple past. Okay, so let's repeat after me, please. Were you skiing with a friend?
Were you skiing with a friend?
friend?
No, I wasn't.
No,
No, I wasn't.
I was by myself.
I
I
was by
was
myself.
myself.
What were you doing when you fell?
What
What
were
were
you
you
doing
doing
when you fell?
when you fell?
I was talking on my cell phone.
I
I
was
was
talking on my
talking on my
cell
cell
phone.
phone.
Okay. Did you hurt yourself?
Did you
You
hurt
hurt
yourself?
yourself?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I
Yes,
did.
I did.
What did you do?
What
What
did
did
you
you
do?
do?
I called for help.
I
I
called
called
for help.
for help.
Okay, then here we have a list of pronouns. We have the reflexive pronouns, okay? So let's repeat after me, please, okay? Myself,
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 yourself,
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 himself,
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 herself,
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 ourselves,
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 themselves.
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 Okay, I hurt myself.
I
I
hurt
hurt
myself.
myself.
You hurt yourself.
You
You
hurt
hurt
yourself.
yourself.
He hurt himself.
He
He
hurt
hurt
himself.
himself.
She hurt herself.
She
She
hurt
hurt
herself.
herself.
We hurt ourselves.
We hurt
We hurt
ourselves.
Okay, they hurt
themselves.
themselves.
They
They
hurt
hurt
themselves.
themselves.
Okay, we're going to use the reflexive pronouns to show that we did an action alone. Okay, there wasn't anybody else involved in that activity. For example, here in the question that says past continuous, were you skiing with a friend? The person says, no, I wasn't. I was by myself. With this expression, I was by myself, I'm saying that I was alone. Okay, nobody else was around me. I was alone. I was by myself. Okay. Then in simple past, we have a question. Did you hurt yourself? The person says, yes, I did. In this case, well, this guy was skiing. He fell down and he hurt himself. I mean, nobody was there around him and nobody caused the accident. So he was alone, so he hurt himself, okay? Nobody did the action, it was only him. For example, let's imagine that I ask you, okay, or you ask me, teacher, oh no, let's imagine that I'm a classmate like you. And you ask me, Nancy, did you do your homework? And I said, yes, I did it. I did it by myself. If I say I did it by myself, I'm saying that I did my homework alone. Nobody helped me. I did it alone. So these are the reflexive pronouns, okay? Another example could be, for example, when you look, okay, when you look to the mirror, what happened? You look at your reflection, yes? So you look yourself in that mirror, okay? It's only you. You look yourself in a mirror. So nobody else is involved in that situation. But I guess I have some exercises here. So I'm gonna explain this better. Let me look for my exercises. So let's see. Reflexive pronouns. Okay, for example here. We have a matching exercises. Here. Okay, these are the reflexive pronouns. Okay. So we have again the list of reflexive
Bakapi,
pronouns. Yes? Yes, Amaris?
nothing.
Okay. For example, here it says, I sometimes talk to myself. When you say I sometimes talk to myself, it means that you're talking to your own self, okay? Maybe you have seen some people are walking on the street, they are talking, but they are talking to themselves, okay? So you can say, I sometimes talk to myself. We have a question. Do you ever ask yourself this question? I mean, when you ask a question, but to yourself. You don't ask the question to another person. It's just you. You are thinking about that question and you are asking yourself. Not anybody else is included. Okay. If we have you, as you can see, we can use you as a singular or plural. For singular, we can say yourself. When you use you as plural, we are going to say yourselves. For example, please take good care of yourselves. Like at the end of the class, every day I say, okay guys, bye-bye, take care. I can say, please take care of yourselves, okay? Plural. Himself. He hurt himself with the knife. It means that when he was using the knife, nobody else did it, okay? So he cut himself, okay? Nobody else was around him. Herself, she looked at herself in a mirror, okay? Maybe she was using the mirror. She was the only one around. Nobody else was there. The next one, the cat licked itself. Okay, well, we already know that they do that. They like to lick itself. Do you understand the meaning of lick?
No.
Have you seen when the cats do something like this?
No.
That's lick.
Yes.
It's for example, when we buy an ice cream, how do we eat an ice cream? Where we have to lick the ice cream, like this. That's the action, lick. So that's what cats do. They lick, okay, themselves. So the cat licked itself. Yes, because he does it alone. Ourselves. We clean the room ourselves. If I say that, I'm saying that we, only the three of us, did the activity. We clean the room ourselves. Nobody else helped us, okay? It was only the three of us. We cleaned the room ourselves. For themselves, it says they had a nice time. They enjoyed themselves. So they had fun, okay? They had fun and they had a great time. So they enjoyed themselves, okay? So these are the reflexive pronouns. Remember, when you do an action by your own, nobody else is there. It's just you with the action. I don't know if you understand this part, guys.
Yes. I think so.
Yes.
So let's do something. Here we have an exercise. Okay, pay attention. Here what you have to do is complete the sentences with reflexive pronouns. Remember, we have myself, himself, herself, itself, yourself. Those are singulars. Ourselves, plural, yourselves, plural, themselves, plural. Pay attention. Number one, Charlotte. Well, Charlotte, it's a girl. Charlotte looked at
Herself.
Yourself.
herself, yes, in the golden mirror. Number two, why don't you make
Yourself.
yourself, yes, a big hamburger and a glass of lemonade? When I'm asking this, why don't you make yourself, I'm saying, why don't you cook your own food? Okay, so you have to do it alone. I'm not going to help you. You are gonna do it. Why don't you make yourself a big hamburger, okay? Number three, Luis, let's do it, please.
Harrison found himself a
Mm-hmm.
nice black suit to wear at the wedding on next Tuesday.
Okay, when we say Harrison found himself, so we are saying that nobody else helped him, okay? He did it by his own, alone. Number four, Damaris.
The children will have to look after himself.
After what?
After himself.
But he says the children. Is that singular or plural? Children.
Mm, Singular.
Singular.
Plural.
It's plural. Singular is child. Plural, children. So the children,
Yourself.
again,
The children will have to look after yourself.
yourself. Okay, if I say yourself, I'm just talking about you, Damaris. Yourself, yourself. Or I can say, okay, guys, let's do this exercise by yourselves. I'm talking about you and Luis. But in this case, I'm saying the children. The children.
Mm,
Uh-huh. What is the pronoun? I'm talking about
him.
children, plural. For example, if I say Luis, I'm talking about he. If I say Abigail, is she or her. If I say, okay, Damaris, if I'm talking directly to you, okay, Damaris, I'm talking about you. If I say Jesus and Abby, the information is about
Okay.
they. So in this case, the children, we have to look after
Themselves.
themselves. Yes, continue, because
Because their parents won't be at home this evening.
yes, correct, the children, we have to look after themselves. So here we are saying that they are going to be alone because it says their parents
It's plural.
won't be home this evening, okay?
It's,
Themselves.
it's plural.
Okay,
Themselves.
now, yes,
It's
themselves.
plural.
Yes, themselves.
Oh,
I'm saying the children,
okay.
themselves. Number 5, Luis.
We only blame ourselves for the big fire in the forest. We
Okay, one
for
more time. We only blame
ourselves
ourselves. Yes,
for the big fire in the forest. We forgot to extinguish the campfire before we leave.
correct. It's about us, the information. Number 6, Damaris.
My cat hurt itself
Yes.
when it so- suddenly
Suddenly,
jumped out of the kitchen window.
yes, my cat hurt itself. So it means that it was an accident. So nobody did it. It was the cat alone. Okay, so number 7, Luis.
I think I will buy myself a nice expensive smartphone.
Excellent. Number 8, Damaris.
Ladies and gentlemen, please open buffet so you can help um,
Mhm.
yourself,
You can help what?
yourself,
Ourselves?
themselves,
Yourselves.
yourself.
Yes, plural. Yourselves. Okay, Luis, number 9.
Some animals clean themselves
Yes,
with their tongues.
correct. Number 10, Damaris.
Mr. Saunders,
Mrs.
Mrs. Saunders could um, herself
herself.
while she was chopping onions for the salad.
Yes. Okay, number 11, Luis.
Samuel tried
Try.
to, tried to defend himself when two men attacked him
Suddenly.
suddenly.
Okay, Damaris, number 12.
You should buy yourself a dictionary. I can lend you mine as I need it.
Yes. 13, please.
Um, I telephone the plumber several times, but I could reach him. Finally, I decided to repair the tap myself.
Myself, yes. 14, Damaris.
Hi kids, if you want to be successful students, you should do your homework themselves.
You are talking directly
Uh,
to
yourself.
yourselves. Yes. Luis, 15,
When the dog saw yourself
yourself.
or themselves,
The dog
himself,
is an animal. Itself.
itself on the mirror, it started barking wildly,
Wildly.
wildly.
Wildly. And 16, Damaris.
Ali and I paint the house um, ourselves because
Yes.
we didn't have enough money to hire a painter.
Painter. Correct. So is it clear now, guys, or no?
Yes,
Damaris.
Yes,
Are you sure, Damaris?
yes.
Yes. Okay, we're going to see Damaris. If you understood. Mm, 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 mm. Right. Okay, so let's do, okay, exercise 8, right here in the student book. It says, match the sentences and follow up questions. Then compare with a partner. Example number 1. I burned myself last night. Letter C. Oh, were you cooking? So that's what you're going to do. You're going to match, okay, the sentences with a question. So let's do the rest, guys, from number 2 to number 6, please.
Okay.
okay.
I'm finished.
Finish, guys?
Yes.
Luis?
Oh,
No? Okay, let's wait for Luis.
Ready?
Ready. Okay, excellent. Well, we have number one. Let's see number two. Damaris.
Did you notice my black eye? Letter D. Yeah, how did you get it?
Okay, number three, Luis.
My dad hurt himself at the gym. Letter E. He did. What happened? Was he lifting weights?
Yes, number four, Damaris.
I fell off of bed last night. Letter D. Did you hurt yourself?
Okay, Luis, continue. Hi.
My sister sprained both her wrists. Letter F. How did that happen? What was she doing?
And Damaris, six.
My mom and I had a car accident. Oh no. Who was driving?
Yes, who's driving? Okay, guys, well, now let's do this. Pay attention to the exercise C. It says role play conversations about the situations above. How long can you continue each conversation? Well, we're gonna do it like this because you don't need to. You're going to continue this conversation. I mean, for example, number one, Damaris is going to begin. I burned myself last night. Then Luis, question. Oh, were you cooking? And then Damaris, you're going to continue. I mean, you're going to answer the question. Okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna do it like this. Numbers one, two, and three. Damaris, you're going to begin, and Luis, you are going to ask the questions. Then in numbers 4, 5, and 6, we're going to switch. Luis, you're going to start with the sentence, and Damaris, you're going to ask the questions. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's begin. Number one.
I burned myself last night.
Oh, were you cooking?
Mm, I'm cooking.
I cooking, or pay attention to the question. Were you cooking? Uh-huh.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, myself.
Yes, what?
Myself.
What is the action? Yes.
I cook.
We're using past continuous, Damaris.
Yes, I was cooking.
What?
And yes, I was cooking eggs,
Okay, some eggs.
some eggs.
Okay, correct. Okay, number two.
Did you size my black eye?
Yeah. How did you get it?
Well, um,
What happened?
uh, I
I, huh?
uh, um,
Damaris.
I'm thinking.
I what?
I think is the answer.
I can hear you, Damaris. Can you speak loud, please?
I think the answer.
Yes, I have to think about situation. How can you get a black eye?
Mm,
Maybe you were playing with a ball.
When I was playing volleyball,
Uh-huh.
I with a ball,
The ball.
I thought.
You can say the ball.
Mm,
Hit me. Huh?
when the ball hit me,
Mhm. Yes, a ball hit me. Yes, hit me. On my face. Yes, maybe you were playing, the ball hit you. Okay, number 3.
my dad hurt himself at the gym.
He did. What happened? Was he lifting weights?
Mm, he he did exercise.
Okay, pay attention to
Well,
the last question. Was he lifting weights? Uh-huh.
yes, when when he lifting weight,
When he lifting or when he was lifting?
he was lifting
Uh-huh.
weight. Mm,
Mm, uh-huh. What happened? When
he hurt was lifting weight.
okay, he was lifting weights and he hurt what?
Maybe
He hurt
back.
his back, okay, for example. Yes. Now is your turn, Luis. Let's begin, number 4.
I fell out of bed last night.
Did you hurt yourself?
Yes, I did. I hurt myself.
Okay. I hurt my back. I hurt my neck. What?
I hurt my knee.
Okay, continue, number 5.
My sister sprained both her wrists.
How did that happen? What was she doing?
She was mm, carrying heavy things.
Okay, correct. Number 6.
My mom and I had a car accident.
Oh no, who was driving?
Yes, we we were a car accident.
But it says who was driving.
Mm, mm, mm.
Who? Who was driving?
My mom drove.
My mom drove. Once again, pay attention to the question. The question is in past continuous. Who was driving? So my mom
Was driving.
was driving. Yes. Who was driving? My mom was driving. Okay, let's continue with the exercise for vocabulary notebook. Let's go to page 94. Well, this is very easy. It says label the sketch, use the words in the box. Well, over there in your books, that's what you're going to do. Only label the parts of the body. I mean, with your pencil or with your pen, you can just draw lines. For example, it says eye, a line to the eye, nose, a line to your nose, and like that. Just do it, just draw lines. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's something easy, something like that, okay? We have eye, nose, head, face, neck, and shoulder, just like this. So this is very, very easy, this part. And then, well, here it says, now make a sketch of a body from head to toe. How many parts of the body can you label? Well, you can do this activity at home. The thing is that we are not together, so we cannot see our pictures. So let's see. I guess I have another exercise for the reflexive pronouns, so we can do another one. Yes. Okay. Well, here we have some sentences. And what we are going to do, we are going to choose the correct reflexive pronoun. For example, number one, Mario cut itself or himself on the broken glass. So what is the correct pronoun?
Himself.
Himself.
Himself. Yes, Mario cut himself. Okay. Number two, Luis.
I
Introduce.
introduce myself to the class.
Yes. Number three, Damaris.
We build
We
the
build.
house. We build.
Build.
Build. We build the house ourselves.
Yes. Number four, Luis.
She made the cake by herself.
Number five, Damaris.
I
Painted.
painted the picture myself.
Yes. Number six, Luis.
Emma and Mary prepared the dinner themselves.
Yes. Seven, Damaris.
You should take more care of yourself.
Yes. Number eight, Luis.
The cat looked at itself in the mirror.
Yes. Damaris, number nine.
We really enjoyed ourselves at the beach.
Yes. And Luis, number 10.
All of you need to carry your bags by yourself.
Correct. Now, part C says complete each sentence with the correct reflexive pronoun. For example, number one, I'm sorry, Akiko. You have to go to class by
Yourself.
yourself. Okay, number two, Luis.
I enjoyed myself at the party.
Yes. Damaris. Three.
Karen stayed at home last night by herself.
Yes. Number four, Luis.
My mother and father paint the garden fence themselves.
Yes. Number five, Damaris.
Lucas likes to learn English by himself.
Number six, Luis.
The dog came home by itself.
It's number seven, Damaris.
Hi, Chen and Jan. Please come in and make themselves at home.
Yourself at home. Yes. Number nine, eight, Luis.
We helped ourselves to the coffee.
Yes. Number nine, Damaris.
The computer switches. The computer switch itself off.
And number 10, Luis.
The children can decorate the Christmas tree by themselves.
Excellent, guys. Questions again?
No, teacher.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, we don't have enough time, so as you can see, we've finished with the lesson B. In lesson B, we learned vocabulary about parts of the body, and we learned about the reflective pronouns. Okay, so on today's Thursday, yes. On Monday, we're going to continue with lesson C. Tuesday, lesson D, and I guess on Wednesday, we're going to have the exam. Yes. So we're
Okay.
almost finishing with this. Okay,
No.
your homework is going to be the lesson B, pages 68 and 69. Okay,
Okay.
okay, so
Okay.
this is the homework for next Monday. Well, so guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for your participation. Please study, do your homework, and take care. So have a nice weekend and see you next week. See you on Monday.